Hey Taurus, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing our mid-month reading and we're covering April. Yes, you heard that. We're halfway through the month, which is absolutely crazy. Just remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, totally okay. Just leave for those that need to hear it right now and come back for next month. Just remember, whatever I tell you, try to place it in the way that makes the most sense in your life. So it doesn't have to be the same topic. It could be interchangeable with different things, but it's just a theme. So I'll keep the topic's kind of broad so that you can kind of finagle that as you see fit. Let's go ahead and see what your guys have to say though. So we have endurance, determination, blessings, well-being, perception, and truth. So there is a momentum for me for this month. I feel like you guys almost rested and you guys are coming like full throttle. Blessings, well-being. I see like health in that. Like there's like healthiness within like the fact that you took a break from something, and like the endurance, determination, like the movement forward, perception, truth. You guys know what you want and you're kind of like headed in that direction. There might be some like, I feel like almost like bumps in the road within this. Just because I think like we're starting, I'm not saying starting over, but like again, I feel like you've taken like some kind of like break and like maybe y'all went on a vacation. Maybe there's just a sense of like, okay, renewed. I'm renewed in this and like I want to move forward. Dove spirit, be peace. Yeah. This is what's happening internally, which makes sense because we do have endurance, determination, blessings, well-being. Yeah, there's whatever's coming your way, whatever like you took a break from, you're almost like having to have to put yourself back in like a situation or put yourself like, all right, well, coming back to reality. There's a sense of like I'm coming in here with like being at peace because I have that break with me. Like I'm kind of like renewed, refreshed. So I like that. That's beautiful. That's a great check-in mid-month, if you know what I mean. I don't feel anything like absolutely negative coming out of this. Yeah, I mean, that's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. So we got 2 of Cups, Justice, and then the 8 or 7 of Pentacles. So again, determination. There is a sense of you kind of planting seeds, watching it grow, and this is what's again happening internally. So like emotionally, I feel like you guys are almost like kind of already almost spent, almost maybe exhausted from it. But like you're taking it with stride. There's balance in it, so you see that it makes sense for you. Whatever you're doing, there's emotional fulfillment. You're filling your cups. It's not really kind of making you feel like you're in the wrong direction or anything like that. But internally, wherever you are within your life, like you're almost like, okay, like there's balance, justice here, that's balance. Like the karma being fulfilled right now for you. There is 100% a balance. And I see that you know that this is the right path. There's almost truth within that. And I feel like this is a good energy coming in because like you have grown within yourself to be able to be like, okay, like I know what I did in the past and I'm coming in with a different vibe. Like I want to come at peace. Like I feel like namaste. Like there's almost like growth within the way that you see and perceive things. And if that's one of those, yeah, truth perception. So that makes sense. So I forget that that was a card there. So that actually makes a lot of sense. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Pentacles, beautiful, Queen of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. So you have had clarity within like being able to pull out. I guess I see that rest, the thing that has happened in the past, but what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, because you have given yourself the time to give yourself that break and you're moving forward in a way of clarity, peace, and strength, you're going to have abundance. There's abundance that's coming. So for those of you that are worried or concerned and feel like there's no momentum or movement and that you're coming back to something and maybe starting over, it doesn't matter. If you are starting over, totally okay. Because your guides are telling you, because of how you're bringing this energy, because of how you're entering this, you are bringing that abundance with you, stability. And it doesn't have to be like financial, because that's Pentacles. It is financial. So if it is, if that's like what you're looking for, whatever, just doesn't have to be. It could be like emotional stability. It could be stability within yourself, your mind, finding that peace. Again, peace. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the career aspect. The painter, productivity, creation. I can't talk today. Yeah. So again, that's kind of coming in here with the determination, endurance. However you are handling this, however you are coming in, you are pushing. You are pushing. You want something. There's goals, creativity. There's like you have blessings. I feel like there's blessings coming your way. Again, blessings. And it's only because you are putting in that effort because you cleared your mind. You gave yourself that break. There's a sense of renewed energy within that. Why am I never able to find this tarot deck? There's so many decks. Like, if you could see how I have this all laid out, it's actually quite entertaining. But again, this is a positive. And I feel like the energy that's like people coming in and watching is like almost like, well, like I'm starting over and there's a fear behind it. You don't need to be. There's no need for the fear. You just keep moving forward because I see you guys have that energy. Let's go ahead and see what your guys have to say. And I see where that fear is coming from now. That makes sense. So we have the Tower in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of you guys have that fear that something is going to break down, and maybe it does break down. If you feel like something at work is kind of breaking down, it's something minor, it's not anything big, and the reason is because there's an opportunity that's coming your way that, again, divinely handed, so everything happens for a reason, like this quote here. The Ace of Cups, something's going to come that's going to spark your passion. Cups is in here again, like the Two of Cups being here. There is something that's going to be fulfilling that's coming your way, that's going to fulfill you emotionally. And I do see that balance being there with the Two of Cups that's going on internally, and it's going to have to play out and leak into what's happening at work. Creativity, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the productivity. You are like king. The energy within your work, King of Pentacles energy, is strength, stability. Like you are pushing like for something. You are the provider. You are providing. And it's not even like that you have family to provide for, but like the fact that you are pushing so hard, endurance, determination. Like there is a sense of moving forward within the career. I can almost get a sense of maybe some like a promotion might be coming your way because of it. And I feel like a lot of you fear that there's nothing that like good that you are doing at the moment, but there is like a sense of like a promotion coming your way. I see something along those lines. So we have at the bottom of the deck, Four of Cups, Page of Wands, and Six of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely movement happening. There is a sense of again, Page of Wands is a messenger. Pages are messengers. They're bringing me something that sparked energy, fire. I feel like wherever you're going is going to lead to something absolutely massive. Four of Cups. I mean, there is a sense of right now you guys are coming in and I want you to clear this energy from me because this could be a delay because of that. If you can see all the opportunity that's handed your way, and I feel like, again, there's going to be a tower moment which will actually validate your fear. If you can see that tower moment as being a breakdown for you to get to the next phase, and I'm getting a sense of a promotion, Six of Swords, moving to the next stage. I'm getting that energy, but I feel like you can almost delay that. So there's like a 50-50 of what will come in the future for me. But it's a sense of you being in your own way because of fear of things in the past and like the unknown and like putting like overthinking of what you're going through, right? Like, oh, I took a vacation. Like people probably are annoyed and like, oh, like I have so much work that I have to catch up on or whatever. And now I'm like behind. If you can let go of that fear and that self-doubt, you'll be good. Like you'll propel yourself. I see like promotions. I see going forward, momentum, moving on to the next phase, moving on to the next project. But it won't happen if you have that like negativity tied to it. So keep that in mind because I do have a sense of something beautiful coming your way. But again, like if you're in your own way, then it won't come. So no negative thoughts. I want to see beautiful messages coming in next month for you guys because you deserve it. Let's go ahead and see what's going on internally, where the like emotional, not internally. Relation. We already did that. Wow, I need a nap. Why is that a thing? So this is for the relationship aspect. Could be friends, could be family, doesn't have to be a partner. The storyteller, intention. I'm the narrator of my life. Yeah, so I see a lot of shifts. Be peace. blessings, like seeing the truth. You're coming into, and if you guys are in a solid relationship right now, I feel like this is like you guys planning your future. I don't see anything necessarily, no breaking up. I see, like, struggles and things that you guys are going through together, and you go through together well, things that you want to manifest, but there's bumps in the road in the manifesting. But there's a sense of like, I'm creating the path, and you're manifesting, and and there's determination in that. There's endurance, and you keep pushing forward. And I think that's a beautiful relationship. And I think that you guys have a great partnership and you work well together. For those of you who are in relationships that aren't like that, and there's like unknowns and uncertainties, I'm the narrator of my life. I'm getting a sense of like, almost you guys want to walk away from this relationship. Is just not serving you guys. I feel like, again, there's be peace. You've kind of like taken a step back, and maybe you went on a vacation just alone without this person, or maybe they went away and they gave you some clarity, but there is a sense of stepping behind perception and truth, seeing things as they are. I'm the narrator of my life. Like, you want something different. Whatever that is, you definitely, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of you guys are almost going to be walking away from a certain relationship. We have Page of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups in reverse. That's not the greatest. Especially with the 10 of Swords, I feel like there's a completion and something that needs to end. And I feel like it needs to end because you want something different. And it's not necessarily that this is a bad person. It could be, but I think you guys are just not on the same page. And the reason why I'm saying that, because you guys have the King of Swords energy, King and Queen of Pentacles energy. I think that's you guys for sure, 100%. And the person that's coming in is Page energy. And that's someone that's naive, that's like youthful, that's not mature. The maturity level isn't there, though, that they have the potential to give you stability. But right now, you guys are just not in the same book, not the same chapter, not nothing. And you guys are very like determined. You want things. They don't know what they want. I feel like they don't know what they want. There's like non-committal almost energy, and like your cups are depleted. Like the 9 of Cups in reverse. It's like if it was upright, like it could have been like you're right there, you're close, but it's not there. I just don't see, like I see for a lot of you guys are with a person that's almost overindulging themselves in things like partying, going out a lot, and not be like I said, the maturity level is not there. And I think that's super important takeaway. And I think you are like realizing that the truth is there, your perception, and you want something different. And now you're manifesting that. And yeah. So what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, 4 of Swords, the World, the completion there, that makes sense. And the Moon. You're trying to actually like figure out what it is you want. Maybe you don't even know what it is you want yet, but there is going to be some looking within. I'm also getting like a sense of like finding out some things that pushes you to kind of like, I don't want to say this. I don't know why I'm getting this, but with the person being a page and the immaturity and the youthfulness and all that, like I'm getting a sense that they might have done something when they went out, that it wasn't like necessarily cheating, but it wasn't appropriate. And like there was something that came to light within this. And I feel like you're not thrilled to hear this. And this is almost giving you the push to keep like, to heal from this. Cause I do get the 4 of Swords here. You're healing from it. You're like, okay, like I don't get a sense of it was awful and like you're heartbroken, but I do get a sense like, oh, that still sucks. Like, I don't want to deal with that. And the completion, the World, like the cycle is completed. It's done. Being the 10 of Swords, being there's this completed cycle they need to walk away from and heal from. And learn about what it is that you actually want and manifest that, because that's your next journey. I see you manifesting that new chapter, the new life, the new family that you want, that kind of situation. And maybe it wasn't the same thing and now kind of a thing. So, I mean, I love that for you guys. And I'm sorry that if that is something that you're going through, that's kind of like a rocky chapter, but be peace. Be the peace for yourself. Give yourself grace within a situation. There's definitely going to be growth. There's definitely going to be a new chapter that's coming. So if this did resonate, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And definitely leave a comment, because you never know, someone might be going through this and want to hear that they're not alone. And I love having to build that community. So thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.